I finally got the one movie I have been looking for all year. Welcome back, ghouls and gals. Today we have our monthly physical media wrap up. I did not do too much shopping this month whatsoever. We had a pretty busy month. Thank you to those of you who celebrated our third annual Film Fest with us this past weekend. It was a blast. We watched 38 movies over the course of 6 days. It was a lot. I need sunshine on my eyes immediately. All of the movies are still up on my Patreon. If you would like to go back and have your own film fest, watch them at your leisure. I said last haul was my best haul, and I do stand by that, but today I have 3 movies that I have been searching for and that I've wanted. This is a really good haul. So if you enjoy, please go ahead and give this a thumbs up, subscribe for more, check out all of my links down below if you would like to see any more of me or support the channel any further. My next video will be our next episode of our I Finally Watched series, and we are talking about the Martyrs remake and the Grudge sidequel, it is called. It's a doozy, but we'll get there when we get there. Today, let's just talk about some movies. As always, you know, when I have the purple bag, we have been to our favorite record store, Dr. Disc. And we are actually going to be bringing I have a lot of movies that are doubles because I have customers that bring me movies all the time, and I've accidentally bought doubles here and there. So we're just gonna bring all of our doubles to Dr. Disc and see if we can get some store credit instead of spending any money. You know, I feel like that is the best way to go. So I also celebrated my birthday this past weekend on November 22nd. So I'll save what I got for my birthday for the end part because it's the best, and we'll save the best for last. So from Dr. Disc, it's mostly tapes and CDs. So let's start off with the tapes. Firstly, I got this really cool Alfred Hitchcock box set. I don't have too many Alfred Hitchcock VHS tapes, so I was thrilled. I made Alex get on his tippy toes to reach this off the highest possible shelf, but it was worth it. We have the 39 Steps, Sabotage, Young and Innocent, and The Lady Vanishes. All 4 of those tapes. I think I only ended up paying like $5 or $6 for this. A wonderful find. Very thrilled about this. And the movie Sabotage is under 80 minutes, and you know I love that. Okay, the next 2 I wouldn't necessarily consider horror. I picked up A Christmas Story because it's almost Christmas time, and I feel like this is an essential movie. I actually am not the biggest fan of this, but I feel like I need to look at it with not such a critical lens, I guess, and just try to enjoy it. I have the same problem with the Griswolds. I really am not a fan of Christmas Vacation, and I think I'm just too critical of the movies, and I have to stop being like that. I watched literal trash. But talk about a movie that I'm very critical of, The Poseidon Adventure, the original. This is one of those movies, kind of like The Towering Inferno, where you have a whole hour of backstory. You get to meet every single character, you get to know their motives, their relationships, everything, and then you get into what the actual story is. And I feel like a lot of movies around that time are definitely built around that structure, but The Towering Inferno and The Poseidon Adventure are 2 that I think really just, they hammer you over the head with backstory and they make you wait to get into the story itself. But anyways, let's move on to the CDs. I've got 4 of them. First up being the Bloodhound Gang's Use Your Fingers. Alex and I are like the biggest Bloodhound Gang fans. Hey, Jimmy Pop, I know you're watching. He's not watching, but like the biggest fans. I also got Led Zeppelin's Mothership. A very exciting album because this one is a compilation and you can just like throw this on and hear all of the hits. Good Times, Bad Times, Communication Breakdown, Dazed and Confused, Whole Lotta Love, Ramble On, like it just goes on, hit after hit after hit. Love Led Zeppelin. I'm also very much back into my Pink Floyd era. I had a really hard time getting back into Pink Floyd after I got sober, because I listened to so much Pink Floyd when I was using, and I had a lot of trauma surrounding Pink Floyd, but I am back. I have listened to The Wall like 5 times in full, and I've watched the movie again. Like I am back, baby. I actually want to make a video kind of either comparing The Wall to The Black Phone, because they used another brick in the wall part 1 and The Black Phone part 2, or either I want to talk about that, or I want to talk about how the animation in The Wall is the horror in the movie, and the effects, and it helps tell the story. It's so good. I could go on about Pink Floyd for days and days and days, and that's besides the point, because I did not get a single Pink Floyd album, but what I did get is Godzilla, the album. And speaking of Led Zeppelin, He Who Shall Not Be Named, P. Diddy, did a song featuring Jimmy Page on this, and it is Kashmir, pretty much, with like Diddy rapping over it. We don't talk about him though, so anyways, for my Canadian fans out there, I got an Ill Scarlet album. I love this band. They are very much like ska punk and just very fun vibes. I love them. I've loved them since I was a little girl, so had to grab that. But let's talk about what I got for my birthday. My mother-in-law sent an Amazon gift card, so I bought The Substance. Yeah, gotta bump it up. You know, I'm so excited about having this. I think this is, I'm pretty sure it was like either my number 1 or number 2 favorite film of the year last year. I'm so excited about this physical media, the movie on there. It's just so good. It's so cool. I cannot wait to rip this open and give it a rewatch. Okay, and then Alex surprised me with 2 of the movies that I have been coveting for so long, and I was absolutely shocked to open this first one and to finally, guys, Helen Mirren. Helen Mirren is like my number 1 crush, and I am obsessed with her. I think she is just like the hottest thing to ever exist. I know. I know, but have you seen The Cook, the Thief, His Wife and Her Lover? Let's be real here. This is like peak Helen Mirren hotness. Oh god. I am like flustered now thinking about it. She is so hot in this movie. But you guys know I love Hereditary, so when Ari Aster said that he was inspired by this movie, I watched it immediately, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint. This is by far one of the most tense watches I've ever. The bathroom scene in this movie is so tense. You're just like on the edge of your seat watching this woman just like circle around and have an affair behind her man's back, and then if you watched it, you know the end. And oh my goodness, it's just a perfect movie. Tim Roth is in it. Great film. And then, okay, are you ready? Finally, you guys. It's always funny, people. It's never funny games, but today it's funny games. I finally own the original Funny Games, directed by Michael Haneke. I love this movie so much. Jesus Christ, I am like over the moon about this. This is the Criterion Blu-ray. It is so good. Thank you, Alex, for surprising me with these. Honestly, like I have been looking for this. Every time we go anywhere, I'm looking for Funny Games. I cannot find it. I put it on a list, my Christmas list, and my mom literally went to like 3 different stores last year and asked if they had Funny Games. So I finally own it. I'm so excited. But like you guys, if you've watched probably almost all of my DVD hauls, all of my physical media hauls, I've always said it's always Funny People by Adam Sandler. It's never Funny Games by Michael Haneke. I can never find it. And I finally can stop my search. I'm so happy with this haul. So let me know your thoughts down below. I definitely rambled quite a bit in this video, but I'm feeling quite yappy. It's been a month where I've kind of relaxed a little bit on content. I've just kind of hung out. I reorganized. I have a new office space. I'm so excited. So I am back. and we have a lot to talk about. It's almost that time of the year where we have to wrap up our best of, our worst of, all of that. I think for the beginning part of December, we're going to talk about like Christmas horror, and then for the end of December into January, we're going to do our wrap up videos. But I will see you in my next video where we are unfortunately unpacking two of the worst films to ever exist. So I'll see you then. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you have seen any of these films. Let me know if you've seen any of the Alfred Hitchcock films. I'll see you soon. Sayonara, Spooky Fam.